So granny flats.
Yeah. So I thought it'd be timely because a lot of people do come to me, and thanks for not turning this podcast off. If you
If you're still listening,
we're going into the meat and potatoes now. So a lot of people do come and they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna granny flats. You can build this thing for $70,000, and they range from I've seen $40,000 to about $220.
Yeah. So their initial goal to put a granny flat on a property is obviously more money, financial repayment, fire sort of thing, right?
Yeah, because if you look at it, if it generates let's do some quick maths on here, $300 a week from a rental, that's over a year, $15,000 a year. If it's $30,000 in investment for a cheapie, that's 22% return on investment. That's not a bad
per year.
Per year,
yeah.
So it pays, based on those figures, it pays itself off between 4 and 5 years.
Okay.
And then it's just cash flow from there.
Cool. Well, that's kind of, if you're going to hold the property for 5 years, and you don't need to decrease your rent for the other one.
Well, your rent's probably increased as well over that 5-year time because rents still increase.
True.
It's really timely in this point of the Australian property market because we're in a massive rental supply shortage.
Yeah.
And that's another reason why I'm so bullish on growth in the next couple of years. But that's a lot of people are going to that. In cost of living has gone through the roof. We've got this land that we own that there's you see people doing it and they go, oh, they're actually getting money out of it. So their first mind goes to, oh, well, that's if you've got spare cash and looking to invest it, as we talked about, a 4% return. Some people are doing that. Fire, well done. This granny flat's giving you 22%. So
I do want to put a caveat on that. Actually, I just thought about financing. If you are using financing for the build, even if you're, so one example using financing, one example is cash. If you already got $70,000 cash, cool, it's 22%. But if you're going to go away and get financing for it independently for just that asset, then you're going to have to add that financing interest on. But then also, if you think, oh no, I've got cash because I've got equity in my property, and you take that $70,000 equity out, then that's using finance as well. So you need to consider that, and it might, knock that percentage down to, 18% or something like that. But I mean, that'll push it. I'm, just throwing numbers out there. Don't quote me. I haven't done the maths, but it could push it out to a 7 year, getting your money back.
On a 6.5% interest, that's $4,550 a year.
Yeah. So
if you take that interest out there, and what was it, $22,000? So you're sort of 17.5 grand.
I'm a genius.
Yeah, good. But it's a good point to think about because a lot of people do. They use the bank's money, fully understand it.
Oh, why wouldn't you? I think it's a good idea.
Let's get deeper.
Yeah, we're not financial experts, but
general advice only. Yeah, but it is because it's just go and talk to your accountant about this every step of the way because they'll give you that more professional, profound advice.
Yeah.